game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Columbus Aviators and the San Antonio Express. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded at the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for.
You own that
pass goes incomplete.
It's live, bro. It's live and it's going to get...
Here's second and 10 now from the 29.
Babe! They can see, baby.
Watch him now, Barney!
Oh, shit.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Hey, man, you got the heater on. It's hot as hell in here, bro.
They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
I couldn't even hear you. What you said, bud?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on first and 10.
I got this. I'm going live with this shit, man. And I have to post it in this chat.
And on the ground they go with the running back. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
That shit's crazy, huh? Is it bad, babe? Like, is it bad?
Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Gun!
They'll set up to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
But you got the Apple Watch to take care of that, though. You know what I'm saying?
Open for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty?
I think you're talking to your mom. You was like,
play, and the officials are
like talking hella close to the thing because like you barely can like probably hear her or something.
Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
If she barely can hear you.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's taken down. But
you forgot already?
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was.
The league that I'm in, you have to do it to be in the league.
Continues. It'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying
to
play some defense.
Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, crazy.
No, check, Patriot! Patriot!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
I know, right? That's what I said.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
No. I swear.
They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
You crazy, baby. No, what'd you say? I know, but you should.
You past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Oh, shit.
A gain of 32 that time.
Sorry for the interruption, fellas. Back to your
the 40 now for 1st and
program.
10.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
Come on, man.
Inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. A gain of 4 on the play. And just like that, it's third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Leopard. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Over. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's San Antonio football here to begin quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. To throw here. Flush to his right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They give him 12 yards and a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll running right through it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 34 yards there and a first down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, 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 gone.
They'll set up a throw. His throw incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out that just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
And now back out comes the offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Detroit! Leopard!
They'll run it now out of the gun. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Detroit!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got Smith here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
Detroit!
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
All right, now, lucky 56. Detroit! Watch him now, Barney!
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Forced out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dime. Looking to throw. Pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
If you rank one from the bottom in statistics, that's usually not good in this league. And this team, one from the bottom in sacks, but somehow they've got 3 in this game. What's going on?
I know, they're 31-32. They better be careful, or they're going to be top 30 in the league. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will tie us at 3-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
They'll try and start this drive in the air, eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to throw. Being chased out left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called
That's how
by the
that
receiving
defense step
team
up,
here,
baby.
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they bring out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taking it about the 36. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
They're going to look to throw. Dancing to his and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They bring their punter out there now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 5 times in the win last week, as this one's away. And it's taken in at the 9. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here. A little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now,
God damn it, I almost had that
can you
motherfucker.
gain an advantage in
Come
field
on,
position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Let's go. Gun.
They'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline.
Good tackle. Keep him in bounds.
Really get this all the way to midfield.
Good
Mark
fucking
him down
tackle,
at the
man.
39. Give him 30 yards there.
Keep him in bounds. Good tackle.
They'll look to throw
Great
here on
tackle.
first down.
Great tackle.
Time to his left. Finding room inside the 40. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
You let that fucking bullshit ass shit happen, man. Come on, bro. Fucking bullshit.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away.
Good kick.
Nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short. So we've reached halftime in a low-scoring affair. Just a pair of field goals. 3-3 is our score. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this one complete to Smith. Pushing it away.
Popped it right out there.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup.
Set. Green, 39. Green.
And they'll run it here. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now back to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Watch him now, Barney, Barney.
They'll look to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And his kick is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. They'll set up to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's
no, he didn't get it. He did not get it. He did not get it, bro.
It's a
Hell
4-yard
no.
pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down. And on now is the punter, as he's on here to punt it away. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to
make him call a timeout.
We get a timeout. It's just
we know he's going
so
for it now. Let's go.
As they burn one here.
Let's go. This is a big play right here, defense. Big play.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans.
Yeah! They made him burn a timeout. That's the way you fucking do it, dog.
And they'll send out their
Let's go, man. Fundamental football. That's how we play that shit, dog. Fundamental, man. We don't beat ourselves.
Taken in at the 22. A very good return there. Give him an even
Don't beat ourselves, man.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to
You
take
beat
over
me,
here.
you gotta earn
They
it.
split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Smith catches left side. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And this one is incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Let's go!
It's a big play there on 3rd down.
Fundamental football, man.
Yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Set. Green 39. Green 39. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
Back to throw here. And this is going to be intercepted.
Come on, man.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Now, Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out to his left. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That's a pick, man. Come on, bro.
Good pickup of 28
That's a fucking pick, man.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Good fucking play.
Forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was
Go,
planted
man.
in the backfield. That'll be a loss
Defense,
of a yard,
hold him
and
right
it leads
here.
to a third down. This offense so far on third down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Good defense.
The contact made the ball roam
Stay
free.
tight on him, baby. Nothing easy, man.
We have not seen a
Nothing
whole lot
easy,
of wide
bro.
open receivers. Everything
Nothing
seemingly has
easy,
been
man.
contested.
And that's another nice job there.
Shouldn't even gave up this fucking 3 right here, man. It's bullshit. Oh, he missed it again. Ah!
Just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the 4th.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
Now this offense about ready to take over again. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow.
Oh, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Wide open.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That's bullshit right there, bro. Come on, Madden. Come on, Madden.
The 25, 2nd and 10.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney. Back 99 Philly, here we go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Gun, 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 gun.
And the blitz does come. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. This is fielded at the 27. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the They don't want that ball in the end zone.
Swung to the football and injured him. Let's go.
We're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man.
Swung to that fucking football,
The
man.
training staff works on him. We'll step aside and be right back.
Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Out of the gun now on third down. He may try and run for
it's a hit stick, man.
A yard for his efforts,
Come
and that leads us to fourth
on.
down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not
That
as
should have
much
been a
space
fumble,
there that
man.
time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And here now the offense heading back out there. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
No. Check. Patriot.
He'll look to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They go play action here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll set up a throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. It's his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Detroit!
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Detroit!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Let's go!
Touchdown!
Let me go!
In for 6. And his guys are in.
Let's go!
Hey, that score
Good shit, man. That's how y'all get the fucking win, man. Fucking fight hard, dog.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little
Good
bit more
fucking
time
game right here, man. We needed this shit, man. We needed a good fucking fight like that, man. We needed that shit, bro. Good motherfucking game, man. We needed a fucking win like this, bro. Good fucking game. It needed to be tested like that, man.
This is taken at his 4. What a spin.
It needed to be tested like that. Good fucking game, man.
And now back out comes the offense. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Back to throw.
Good fucking shit.
He's taken down.
That's ball game, man. Good shit.
Point in the game.
Good shit, man.
Normally the last line of defense. Recognize that he had a chance to get to the quarterback, and that's exactly what he did.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. He'll look to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll bring it up here to
That's what we want. Run the ball. That's exactly what we want.
Gain on the scramble gets him 12 yards. Counting down at 30 seconds remaining.
Partner is a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's
that's a pick, man. Come on, man. That's the fucking victory we needed, man. Stay undefeated. Let's go, man. Fuck.
He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Eluding the pressure right.
Good fucking victory, y'all.
Complete. They had to go.
That's what we needed, man.
Time remaining, and that'll be just about all.
That's the way to fight, fellas. That's the way to fight, man. That was a tough fucking game.
Only one timeout defensively, so this should just be.
My guys go 7-0, man. I appreciate that.
It says take a knee, victory.
My guys will go 7-0, man. Let's go.
And that should be all she wrote.
By the way, it's a good thing you can read that because nobody else can.
Not with my chicken scratch, not at all.
Rolling to his right, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
That one looks like he'll throw here. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. They'll look to throw here. Going for it all. And did he get the
touchdown, man. Come on. Fuck.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility.